Hello, Class here, Environmental Station Alpha. In the last part, we hunted down a pretty good number of signs, but unfortunately we got the half of the signs, or the more than half of the signs, that I actually have some idea where they were. Although I believe I know where like 2 more are. Turbo Tails wrote me pointing out one of the locations, or at least one of the likely locations. I will read the clue as soon as I'm through this room. Let's see. And I find it in my list, of course. Okay, the 9th sign is nearby on a pointed pillar next to almost certain death. And, the crystal things in the ruins I'm heading towards could be taken to be pointed pillars. The word nearby, of course, suggests that it's near the clock and hint room. And either this laser or the trap you forever room could be considered to be almost certain death. Okay, that was it. Pointed pillar. So let's see, that was the 9th sign. While I'm here, do I have any ideas what might reveal the 8th sign? Not really. I'm still worried about the fact that I don't have the clue for the 8th sign. So let's see. I'm gonna need these to get out of here now that I've fallen down. Although let's hit up the save point first. So yeah, then the other one that I believe I have figured out is sometime while I'm walking. Let's see. The 13th sign is on an overhang above advice to be patient. So there are 2 places in the game where waiting actually does something. There's, okay, my mouse is pointing at things. I had to look at the preview. So there's, I think around here or something, or maybe it was this square room, where it leads to a, or maybe this one. It leads to one of the keys. And then there's also, here, where it leads you down here, by waiting under the moon. And the advice to do those things is located here for, the location in this blue area. And it's located here for the location in this red area. And so I think the fire one's more likely because the alien that tells you about waiting for the key doesn't have any overhangs above it. So I'm gonna head to the fire area. And apparently get the La Mulana Inferno Cavern music stuck in my head because I watched someone play La Mulana Classic somewhat recently. Alright, save again, why not? Closer to the warp. Yeah, I don't think there's any way I'm actually getting through that backwards, even though those are shoot blocks, not fall blocks. Whatever. It might actually be the same number of screen transitions coming around this way. Alright. Wait, what's this computer? Oh. Explains what those are. So here's the advice to remain motionless. Here's the overhang. Okay, that didn't do it. What about here? No? Here! Okay, we got it. I guess I'll read the computer just to demo that I'm bad at dashing. Yeah, there are the sun, the moon, and the stars. Gaze at the one that is unlike the others. Gaze without hurry, without moving. Alright. So those are the 2 signs that I figured out since last time. So, our remaining clues are the second sign stands in front of a creature long forgotten, and the final sign is at ancient ruins covered by grass. And we're, of course, still missing the 8th clue. Oh yeah, that's just boss rush over there. I wonder if the room up here looks any different. One of those will be the dash booster I need. Now that I have some of the signs. Whoa! Oh! I bet there just is no 8th sign, because there's a block missing. That'd be weird, but the only one that I'm missing are the 2nd and final. So maybe I just won't worry about the idea of an 8th sign. Interesting. Anyway, we were headed for the I Miss My Friends room, if possible. Take this secret passage. Yeah! You miss your friends, but are you the creature long forgotten because you miss your friends? Apparently not. I typed ESA on every single tile of this room. Are you the long forgotten creatures? Ghost centipedes. Oh! That was something. Maybe that little statue-looking block is the creature. Anyway, we got our sign. And that's clearly not ruins covered by grass. So that's the sign we have left. Oh. What? So either the 2nd and final signs are swapped, or that was actually the ancient ruins covered by grass sign that I just did. I'm just gonna assume these are all scrambled, actually. Or am I? I think I've got to keep both my options open. Because, I mean, these ruins, they do have grass on them. The ruins to the left, I mean. But usually the hints are specific to the screen. They aren't like, yeah, check this whole zone, type the code everywhere. So yeah, I'm gonna assume that I've missed out on some grass-covered ruins, even though it was the 2nd one that didn't float up. What? Perhaps I misinterpreted one of the other signs? I guess perhaps this was the creature long forgotten. And the ancient ruins covered by grass one actually was that weird red block at the top of the ruins. Anyway, how do I get out of here again? It's here, right? So, yeah. I just started typing there because it was a suspicious room. Well, actually, I started typing there because I've been typing, like, literally everywhere. It's like, what, are we solving the La Mulana mantras? I guess. Anyway, this was an extra 31 minutes of recording. But now I've got to see what's on the other side of the Signs Gate. It's like Steins Gate, but with a few different letters. So it's Signs Gate. Where did that come from? That's the teleport room. I'm thinking this will still probably edit down to like 15 minutes. Maybe I do need to keep going. Maybe that'll be the episode title, Science Gate. Maybe put like a parentheses T in the middle, and I don't know. I've never seen Steins Gate, so maybe I shouldn't reference it. What's that really long visual novel, right? I think Cherno TV played it at some point, and I didn't watch any of it. Alright, maybe toggling these for the last time. I would like to use the save point in here. Woo. Anyway, is this where the button is? This is where the button is. Whoa! Did not expect that guy to come. Is he gonna follow me for the rest of the game now? Whoa, that's spooky. Wait. Fortunately, that's the wrong one. Fortunately, I exactly know my way to that room here. Oh, did he stop following me? No, he's still here. If he gets in the way in here, that could be problems. Oh, my heart's pounding for some reason. Probably because I'm being followed by a spooky thing. Right down! What's here? There's a computer. Okay, he doesn't move while I need to translate this text. Calm down. Time to translate. The ghost rests at the Smiling Gate and returns here. Well, it certainly returned here. Oh, hey, the door opened. The Smiling Gate. When did it start following me? It was when I hit the button. What if I go in here with it following me like this? Am I willing to proceed right? Oh, this is getting out of hand. Now there are two of them. Ghost rests at the Smiling Gate. I remember finding a smile while I was traveling around, trying to... I guess I could just die. Is it still following me, though? Yes. We've still triggered the button. Presumably, we've still triggered the... computer, I guess. The ghost rests at the Smiling Gate. There we go. I assume it'll follow me out of here. Oh man. Did the music No, we got the music of the normal area. Is the ghost still following me? Oh, yes it is. I thought since the music changed back, maybe it wasn't following me out here. Yeah, let's go places that are not where the ghost is. Of course, it's everywhere. But let's not let it catch up to us. Saving here doesn't seem awful. Smiling gate. I mean, it wasn't a gate though, but I certainly saw a smile around here. Ghost rests at the smiling gate and returns here. I might double check some of those letters because I did take a couple guesses. If I don't solve it this episode. Alright, so having a big scary skull in the way makes some platforming awkward. Even when you can dash infinite times. Alright. Could you possibly choose a different position this time? If you could come from the right, that would be great. Okay, he might have a spawn location that's fixed per room. Okay, there's definitely a smile here. Are you content to rest here? What if I lead you into the smile? Whoa! It worked! Now I can probably go to the infinite hallway. This is already such a long episode in terms of recording time, but let's go! I bet the infinite hallway is significantly less infinite now that the ghost is dealt with. I guess thanks to needing to search literally the whole world to find the signs. Yeah. I guess to revisit something earlier, for that last sign, I was only typing it at where there were ancient ruins or grass. I still bet I mixed up some of the signs though. And just got lucky, eventually. You know, if you search for 1.5 hours, eventually you find things. Doesn't take that long to traverse the whole world. Well, actually does take that long, but no longer. Alright. If this doesn't resolve that hallway situation, the only unsolved mystery is this column here. I've never been able to hit the switch at the top and get out the bottom. Alright, we just want the infinite hallway, so I don't need to set up anything. Well, there's no ghost here, so there's no way to die. And yet, it still appears infinite. What if I turn back? Yeah, it's... Oh, well, it lets me escape. That's something. So now it's only infinite in one direction. What if I now go to the room where I got the hint about where the ghost would rest? Is it gonna return there and do something for me? Something positive? Wait a minute. Well, actually I should just be able to go this way, right? Oh no, wait. The room's twisted around, because of course they did. Wait, plasma field on. Probably don't need to turn everything back on every time, but why not? It's easy to just alternate between hitting down and right. Don't fall too far. Okay, what if I go down here now? Was there a path to the right before? 100! That's far too low to be my death count. Okay. Oh, I can't dash anymore. I keep moving automatically. Fascinating. We have been following you with great interest. Your deeds are arrogant but brave. Perhaps they should be rewarded? Question mark? Oh, hey Maya. Do not let them any further. They tricked me and humiliated me not once but twice. They're cunning and must not be given your consideration. But would defeating you not give them the right to a title? Technically yes, but this one is not worthy. They're not even alive. They mustn't be granted passage any further. Let us think. We disagree. They have fully followed the etiquette. We have nothing more to ask of you. This, by the way, is in the dialogue file, so I've read it before. They must be punished. It is necessary. Do they? Again, we disagree. No wrong has been done. They have earned their reward. I object to this. Feel free to. Surely you are not going to argue with us? Question mark. Very well. It is decided, then. Be prepared. So I don't know what happens now. That is an awful sound, though. And we exploded. Or perhaps that was the virus bursting out of us. I think we definitely exploded. I think that was the good ending? Maybe something will happen after the credits. I mean, there's still that one unsolved room. I'm not saying much because I'm stunned. Although talking is a free action. Huh. Thank you for making 148%. By the way, I noticed when I had only 12 of the 14 signs, of which there are only actually 13, my percent didn't move. It was still 103%. So my actions since getting the last sign were apparently 45%. Oh, sparkly! And some of those numbers are a little weird. What happens if I load the game back up? It's New Game Plus, apparently. So here it begins. Yeah. This is just the beginning. I think I won. We did it. That's it, folks. That's said that the whole time, though. You don't have to be on New Game Plus for it to say that. I've checked that computer several times off camera. Right. So I guess I should say my final thoughts on the game, which should have happened during the credits, but honestly, So, I liked this game a lot, even though the post-game was substantially different from the main game. Like, I mean, the main game was basically like Metroid Zero Mission in feel. Like, you're going forward, you're doing the stuff. There's the occasional hint at like ancient stuff that's going on, like with the undecodable items in Zero Mission, and with the strange hints at supernatural activity in this game. But it was pretty much a straightforward experience for the main game. And then the post-game turns into like riddles and mysteries and figuring out where you need to go. They no longer mark things on your map that you're trying to get to. That's another reason I thought of the Metroid Zero Mission comparison rather than any other Metroid game. I kept wanting to compare it to La Mulana. I think La Mulana is still the more complicated of the two games, but it's very reminiscent, especially if you watch someone play through La Mulana in the middle of your Environmental Station Alpha playthrough. But it was still very good. I solved all the hints myself, except for arguably one of the signs, which I lucked into. It was interesting. I liked it a lot. But yeah, I guess exploding everything at the end is one way to prevent the virus from ever either getting out or just staying in control of station. All the other endings, the virus still wins. Well, except when Maya pulls you back to the station. That's just a very clear you're not done. Yeah. So I gave my final thoughts on the game, and then I randomly talked about the ending again. And next up is gonna be Hollow Knight. I've seen a bit of it before in a couple streams, just random segments in the middle of the game. Also, one stream highlight where someone's speedrun got ruined because the final boss was invisible due to a glitch. It was very difficult to fight like that. So I know the final boss is called... That's probably the biggest thing I know. Maybe I shouldn't have spoiled it, just for anybody that didn't know. Maybe I'll edit that out. Yeah, it's basically, my impression of it is it's a milder Souls-like, and also a Metroidvania. Maybe it won't turn out to be mild once I get playing, but it seemed like you were less committed to your attacks, and you had a dash that seemed like a good avoidance measure. Yeah, that's what I'll be playing next on this time slot. I enjoyed this game very much. Yeah, see ya!